that you guys have had a couple days to dive in a little bit deeper into Colgate, just wanted to get some of your impressions and thoughts on them and the challenges they pose.
Yeah, we've just been talking about the fact that they run the floor, they play fast, and they hit a lot of threes. So a team like that can be dangerous if you're a team that shoots as well as they do. I mean, can catch anybody off guard and hit a lot of shots really fast. So you got to stay ready.
Jason Carroll, you still there?
I am. Hey, Moses, how important is it going to be for Jalen to kind of get back into game shape the next couple of days for you guys to be really ready to go when you guys hit the floor on Friday?
Yeah, Jalen's definitely going to be a critical piece. So I feel like he's been putting in a lot of work and just making sure he's ready for the moment.
Butch.
Yeah, Moses, Jordan Burns it looks like he's Colgate's kind of guy. What have you seen from him in tape, and what are your impressions of him just watching him on film?
Yeah, he seems like a small, fast guard that can hit a lot of shots. He's a shot maker. He can shoot off the dribble. He can create his own shot. He can score on all three levels. So he looks like a pretty tough cover. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Hey, Alan.
Just as far as Colgate having some NCAA experience playing Tennessee 2 years ago, just kind of how much of an advantage you feel that gives them, and how long do you think it'll take you all to get over the jitters the first time in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean we got some guys that's played in the tournament as well, and I mean given the circumstances with the bubble and not as many fans and all that stuff to it, I think that kind of not takes some of the jitters away, but it doesn't seem as big of a moment as you expected it to be. So just playing in that atmosphere, it's a lot more calming. It's easier to play.
Thank you.
Bob Holt.
Hi, Moses. How you doing? Hey, you probably heard Coach Musselman talking there about the preparation you guys do, and he's got a really good record, period, but he's got a phenomenal record when he has extra days to prepare like you guys do for this game. And he said you guys prepare like his NBA teams did. What do you think about the extra prep time, how you guys use that, and just what do you think about here you are a college freshman, you're basically preparing like, he has his NBA teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're over preparing for the team coming up. I mean, just being ready on all cylinders. We've been in games to where like I know we was playing Mizzou and was like calling out our man and saying, no, you get him, but we all calling them by like their first name, and they were just like, dang, y'all know all our names. So like and that's every team we play. We know what you do, what you did last game, your first name, your last name. This is everything about every player, and that's just part of that. Part of the way that we break down teams is probably what he's talking about.
And Coach Musselman was, obviously very complimentary of your film study. That said your eyeballs are always, I guess, looking right at the film. Is that something you've always done? Obviously, I'm sure there's more film prep at this level, but I guess, are you just really a big film guy, or you just want to be ultra prepared, or what's the deal with that?
I mean, throughout the year, as I've noticed that I've elevated on the other team's scouting report, I've had to figure out different ways to get open, get the ball, to score. So that's what that is. When I'm watching film, I'm usually trying to see how they defend, what looks I'm going to get, holes in the defense, just ways to get open and have to play against those tough coverages. And same thing on defensively, to see how they score. Just paying attention to everything just so I can basically play the game before I actually have to.
Okay, I got another couple of time allows, but I'll give it back to Mike. Thank you, Moses.
Jacob.
Moses, what do you expect those first couple of minutes to be like for you in your first game? Just kind of, you guys getting your composure set and finding your game.
I mean, I don't necessarily know exactly how it's going to be, given that I haven't been in this situation before. I haven't played in a tournament, but I mean, I expect it to be just a basketball game like I've been playing my whole life. I played in some big games. So I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm just going into it anticipating just to play another game.
Jason Carroll.
Hey, Moses, what's it mean to be named an honorable mention All-American after the season you had, and how much pride do you take in winning that award and what you guys have done as a team this year?
Yeah, I mean that's good to be recognized for a lot of that, but when it comes down to it, like the individual awards and all that, that's all cool. But I'm here for the confetti. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get those team victories.
Jerry Tipton, you have one?
Yeah, Moses, I just wanted to ask you what's life like in the bubble up there, and how do you spend your time?
I mean, me personally, it's not really that bad. We played a lot last week, a couple of days ago, so I've been a little sore and all that anyway. So I just been chilling in my room, watching TV, watching movies until it's time to do something, you know. And now that I've gotten this little break since the last tournament, I've been getting back, like doing my push-ups and all that in my room. But yeah, it's not that different to me. I don't do much on a regular day anyways.
Thank you.
Bob?
Yeah, Moses, you know, Colgate's got some guys who played on their NCAA tournament team 2 years ago that gave Tennessee a pretty tough game. Assuming you watched film of that, I mean, the fact that they gave an SEC team a tough game, what does that do for you guys? And also, I think the Mizzou game was actually an 11 a.m. tip-off, but this is an early tip-off too. Are you one of those guys that likes to sleep in, or how are you with the 11:45 tip?
For your first question about Tennessee, I mean, that definitely raises our awareness and sees what they're capable of. Because, I mean, Tennessee is a good team. They're always a good team. So the fact that they were able to compete and rise to the occasion shows that they'll be ready to do it against us, and they won't be intimidated. So, I mean, like I said, we got to be ready to fire on all cylinders. And the second question about playing early in the morning, you know, I'm a young guy, fresh out of AU. We playing 7 o'clock games in the morning and 2-3 games a day. So when it comes down to stuff like that, I mean, I'm pretty prepared for it.
Scott?
Hey, Moses, you've been scoring the ball really well the last 3 or 4 games. I think you scored 28 in 3 of those. What in your opinion has kind of keyed, you know, your effectiveness on the offensive end?
I mean, it's just I've gotten going. I've got team looking for me. I've gotten going early and just been able to sustain that throughout the game. You know, we got so many pieces on our team. Anybody can have a good game on any given night. It's just when we move the ball the way that we have, we're destined to have high scoring games.
I'm sure you've been communicating with some of your teammates about what life is kind of like in the bubble. What are they telling you about kind of their isolation time?
Talking about like my Arkansas teammates?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean we still go. We still like eat dinner and all that. So I mean we still communicate. I mean everybody's really just chilling. They playing the game and all that. You know, we've kind of been in the bubble aspect all year, so it's not that different.
Bob, you have a final one?
Yeah, Moses, you know, Jalen, how's he looking in practice? I know he's had to sit out. I'm talking about Jalen Williams. Do you feel good? He'll be ready to rock and roll on Friday?
Yeah, I feel good. He got in there yesterday. He looked like he did stuff. He's on the rim, running the floor, doing all the moves that we're used to. So I feel like he's back. It's just the way he left.
How excited do you think he is because he had to sit out obviously for a while? Is he a little extra fired up?
Yeah, I mean, he's a hooper, and any hooper would know how it feels to have the game taken away from you for that long. You'll do anything to just get back in that position. And I mean, he's got an opportunity to play again, so I know he's going to be excited.